On the ground up the middle, base hit, and that'll tie up the game. Acuna comes in to score. Francisco Lindor has his first hit of the season, and it had a run with it. Boy, dad strength, just enough to get it up the middle past the diving Edwards, and it's 2-2. And Lindor gets a breaking ball and drills it to right center. Over comes the center fielder Straw, tagging is Siri. He comes in to score, and the Mets have a walk-off win at Citi Field. Lindor wastes no time, jumps on a first pitch breaking ball and lines a sacrifice fly. The Mets win it 3-2. They've taken the first 2 games of this series. They've won 3 in a row. Come from behind fashion tonight, 2 in the 8th and 1 in the 9th, and the Mets win it 3-2.
Bunted his way on last time, and the 0-1 pitch line the other way, base hit going into left field. Lindor is 3 for 3.
3 hits tonight. He's now 1,500 hits for his career.
Francisco Lindor has been getting the Mets off to fast starts. Base hits leading off the first inning in each of the last 4 games. And Lindor blasts one to deep right field. Back goes Stowers at the wall. It's out of here. Francisco Lindor with his first home run of the year. And he gets the Mets off to a fast start. 2-1 Miami. So Lindor gets a leadoff hit in the first inning for a 5th consecutive game, and this time he circles the bases. 34th at bat of the year, his first home run.
The stage is set. All we need now is cue the music.
Fly ball! That should do it! Upper deck! It's gone! Francisco Lindor walks it off for the Mets! His first walk-off home run in a Mets uniform, and this place is going wild on a Friday night. And that was Francisco Lindor's 250th career home run. Now breaks the tie for the 5th most home runs as a shortstop with Jose Valentin.
First one on the ground, up the middle infield, a wheeling. Lindor got him. What a play. Wow. So smooth.
Watch the other guy too, just run right by the other player.
Oh, it's a good play. That's why he's a superstar. With Acuna crossing in front of him.
Lindor has 2 career home runs against Gray. And that's in the air to deep right field. Back goes Walker near the wall. It's out of here. Francisco Lindor strikes again, and it's 1-0 New York. 22nd career leadoff home run for Francisco Lindor, his 2nd this season. And the Mets jump out to an instant lead.
Basically, there was the same pitch, Ronnie, just about, that Fernandez threw the game winner to Lindor the other night.
It's the JC. And he grounds one toward the hole. Backhand play. Lindor jump throw. He gets the force to retire the side.
Lindor knew he had a slow-moving catcher in Paez trying to get down to second base, and Francisco was able to grab the ball and with a little jump throw to second, get it there in time to retire the side.
And the curveball hit down the line toward the stand. That ball's out of here, and Lindor has hit leadoff home runs in back-to-back games. He's hit 4 home runs this season. 1 was a walk-off. The other 3 have come leading off the first inning. Might get the answer. Deep center field. Stevenson back near the wall. It's out of here. Francisco Lindor strikes again. His 2nd of the night. A 3-run homer. 5-0 New York. Lindor and now Taylor. That's lined at 1 hop by Lindor. Like it's nothing. Side retired. Wow. Put that one in the defensive archives. What a 1-2-3 inning. And he rockets this one to deep right field. Back goes Carroll at the wall. It's out of here. 3-run homer, Francisco Lindor. Nearly splashed it down in the pool. 7th home run of the year for Lindor. And it's 5-1 New York. 2-2 coming. And a check swing tapper. Holmes lets it go. Lindor with the bare hand, and he throws him out. Didn't know at first whether Holmes had made the right decision, but Lindor checks the boxes. 2 out.
Well, for someone who loves this game, it is a pleasure
to watch this young man play defense. He knew because of the speed of Tucker, he had to barehand that play.
So successful at that this year. Tywin ahead of him 0-2. And he flies one out to right field. Back goes Tucker to the warning track. Back near the fence. It's out of here. Francisco Lindor leads off the game with a home run for the 4th time this season. And the Mets have a 1-0 lead, one batter in. Battle between division leaders up against a pitcher who's given the Mets fits. 0-2 pitch, and Lindor gets the Mets off to a flying start.
And in the 17 innings.
Lindor smacks one to deep right field. Tucker back on the warning track at the wall. It's out of here! Francisco Lindor puts the Mets back in front with his 9th home run of the year. 3-2 New York.
He's pretty amazing how he has the ability to get the team started and to finish games.
And a fly ball hit to left center, not very deep. Acuna tagging. Under it is Bellinger. He makes the catch. Here comes Acuna. The throw to the plate. Not in time, and the Mets take the lead. With Acuna's speed at third base, Lindor got it just deep enough. The Mets lead 3-2 in the 9th. Lindor takes off for second. The throw by Narvaez not in time. Lindor got a nice walking lead. Steals his 7th of the year.
Lindor steals second base, and the Mets have a runner in scoring position with one away.
It was just amazing when you get these guys on base like Lindor, Soto, and Alonso. They're so important to the team. That is the most duh thing I can ever say, but you just get them on. And so Lindor gets hit by a pitch on 0-2 and turns it into now a double.
Lindor flies one toward the left field wall. Looking up is Duran, and it's off the wall. It's gone. A home run. It cleared the green monster and came back on the field. A home run for Lindor, his 10th home run of the season.
Oh, I thought that hit the light tower.
Yes. And it did indeed hit the light tower. Well, they say light tower power, right?
Right.
The Mets have won the last 23 games that Lindor has homered. Too much is coming. It's line to short. Nice pick on the backhand by Lindor, and he throws him out. Do or die pick by Lindor. And he pulls one toward the hole. Base hit! That brings in Acuna. And the Mets get the insurance run. A little clunker through the left side for Lindor. Drives in his 31st run of the year, and it's 6-4 New York.
Change up down and away. Had him out on that front foot. But sometimes it's not how hard you hit him, it's where you hit him. And it found a hole.
Francisco Lindor just 4 for 25 on this homestand. His batting average down to 269. Lindor gets under one deep left center. Back in the gap goes Beck. Back near the wall. He leaps and it's out of here. Francisco Lindor leads off the bottom of the first inning with his 11th home run of the year. That's his 5th leadoff home run this season. And the Mets jump out to a quick 1-0 lead. The last 24 games in which Lindor has hit a home run, the Mets have won the game. Francisco Lindor leads off in the bottom of the 8th. He set the tone tonight with a first inning home run. And Lindor smacks one to deep left center field. Back in the gap goes Doyle near the wall, and it's out of here! Francisco Lindor with his 2nd home run of the night. They call it in play, but it clearly went off the railing. That's going to be a home run. We'll have home runs from both sides of the plate in the same game.
It's going to be number 12 and a big night.
The 21st multiple home run game of Lindor's career. Lindor had himself a terrific series against the Rockies. 6 for 11 with 3 home runs. Really got him pointed back in the right direction. 13 home runs now on the year to lead the club. And he gets this one in the air to deep right field. Teoscar Hernandez goes back, takes a look, and it's out of here. For the 6th time this year, Francisco Lindor has led off a game with a home run. Number 14 for Lindor. 6 leadoff home runs, ties him with Ohtani for the most in baseball. And just like that, the Mets jump in front. And he drives one down the right field line. That's a base hit going to the wall. Soto is in. Alonso digging for third. He's going to be waved around. The relay throw to the plate by Estrada. He slides and he's safe.
Oh, wow.
Lindor drives in a pair with a pinch hit double, and the Mets go up 4-2 in the 9th. Broken toe and all, Francisco Lindor with the big blow to put the Mets back in front. This is Jake Mangum who hits one on the ground. Nice play, Lindor. The flip to Beatty, barehand grab, he got him! Oh, wow! Unbelievable play by both Lindor and Beatty to get the force play at second on Caminero. The backhand flip, the barehand grab, and kick the bag in time.
The Mets, when Lindor homers, are unbeaten this year. In fact, they have won a franchise record 27 straight games when he has hit a home run. Payoff pitch is lifted in the air to center. Marsh racing towards the track. Still moving, still going, and right on cue, there's the power that Lindor's been searching for. His first home run in 16 games and 64 plate appearances.
Now the pressure's on that streak.
Now they have to win, right?
Yeah.
Lindor drives it the other way. Castellanos towards the corner and sidewall, all the way out there, and it is a fair ball.
Wow.
Off the wall. How did it end up fair? 2 runs will score. Alvarez and Taylor race in, and Lindor gets it to stay fair, and it's 7-4 Mets.
It changed directions. He hits it down the line, slicing. Now that ball carried more and turned away from where Castellanos was.
Lindor smacks one to deep right center. Back goes Freeland to the warning track. Back at the wall. It's out of here. Nimmo and Lindor, 1-2 in the order. They go back to back. 5-0 New York. Like a breath of fresh air. Number 17 for Lindor. I told you he liked DHing.
Amazing. 1 game difference, not even 24-hour difference, just a flip-flop of the lineup.
Lindor's getting a big lead at first base. And he takes off. The throw to second by Wells, and Lindor is safe. Francisco has not been running lately. That's his first steal in more than 3 weeks.
And in his 10th year with the Yankees, chopping this ball to the hold it short. 1 New York star to another. Francisco Lindor snaps it across the diamond to get Judge.
1-2 coming. And Lindor hits one out to right field, headed toward the wall, and it's out of here. Francisco Lindor with his 20th home run of the year. 3-1 New York. Well, Lindor busted out with a couple of hits after an 0 for 31 on Wednesday. A single and now a home run in his first 2 at-bats tonight. It appears that the slump is behind him.
It's amazing how you get a couple hits and you find it.
And he pushes a bunt. The throw will not be made. It's an infield hit, and the Mets have the lead.
I mean, Adames never covered second base. That's why Dom had no play.
Do you think he had a play at home?
Could have had a play at home, but you're still going to cover the bag.
The bunt was hard. The bunt was pretty hard. He's got to play at the plate.
Absolutely.
Easily.
Beatty at second, Nimmo at first, 1 out, 3-2 to Lindor. And Francisco bounces one toward the hole. That goes through for a base hit. Beatty around third. He's heading home. The throw by McRae, not in time. Francisco Lindor found the hole on the right side. His second hit of the day and his second RBI, and it's 7-4 New York. And Lindor smacks one toward the gap in right center field. This might clear the bases. Mullins is in. Beatty scores. Nimmo will stop at third. 2-run double for Francisco Lindor. He's got a 4 RBI day, and the Mets lead by a half a dozen. It's 10-4. Lindor socks one to deep left field. Back goes Ramos. Looks up at the wall. It's out of here. Francisco Lindor gives the Mets the lead with his 21st home run of the year.
Did he get a change up there?
I think he did.
4
Baseball.
RBIs yesterday for Lindor, and now he adds a home run. Only his 5th from the right side this year. He's been struggling from this side of the plate, but he yanks one over the wall to give the Mets the early lead. Lindor hits one deep to left. Back goes Arozarena to the warning track at the wall. It's out of here. Lindor with a leadoff home run to tie the game. Second straight night with a home run for Francisco, his 23rd of the year, and it's 1-1. For Francisco Lindor, his 7th leadoff home run this season, which ties the Mets club record, which was set twice by Curtis Granderson. And he drives one in the air to deep right center field. Back goes Harris to the warning track, back at the wall, and it's out of here! Francisco Lindor with a towering home run. His 22nd of the year, and it's 1-0 New York. Lindor homering against the Braves to give the Mets the lead. Good vibes. Lindor takes off. The throw by Baldwin goes into center field. Lindor will go to third. So Lindor steals the base, his 19th of the year, and the Mets' 35th consecutive successful steal, which ties a franchise record. Lindor jumping off first. He takes off. The pitch is high. The throw by Raleigh is high, and Lindor has the stolen base. 20 stolen bases for Francisco Lindor. It's his 5th career 2020 season, more than any shortstop in Major League history.
Well, he was jumping up and down over there with his lead, so he was obviously going. Ferguson didn't recognize it.
Again, the 2-2. Pulled on the ground to short. Diving stop, Lindor. Backhand flip. McNeil to first. Not in time. An unbelievable play by Lindor on a bullet up the middle. Flat out dive and the backhand flip to get the force on Bader for the second out.
Boy, Wilson, 2 bullets and nothing to show for it with the leather. Oh, it almost popped out. Little snow cone. Really a terrific play.
Lindor cracks one to deep right field, and that ball is gone. Francisco Lindor with his 27th home run of the year. His first home run in the month of September. And the Mets have gone deep twice in the first 2 innings. They lead 6-1. Big night for the Lindor family. Wearing Clemente's number. Katya playing the national anthem. And now Francisco 2 for 2 with a home run.
He's got to start it at the hip, be inside corner, and he is starting it where it's bleeding out over the middle.
And Hassel hits one up the middle, same spot. Lindor though runs it down the spinorama on a hop, and he got him! Oh, wow, what a play! He's here, he's there, he's every bleeping where. Francisco Lindor. What a play. Francisco Lindor is set to lead it off. The wind is blowing out of the northeast at 14 miles an hour. Not a great hitter's wind. He's got a 10-game hitting streak working. And he drives one out to left center field. Deep in the gap goes Crow Armstrong, and it's out of here! Francisco Lindor delivers the keynote with a leadoff home run. As he has so many times in his Mets career, Lindor sets the tone. His 29th home run of the year. Lindor unloads one deep left field. Back goes Happ, takes a look, and it's out of here! Francisco Lindor on to Waveland Avenue. His 30th home run of the year. His second 30-30 season. Lindor with a massive home run, and it's 3-0 New York.